I'm Tommy Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week with Rick Walls from the Better Business Bureau for Northern Indiana. Rick, how are you, sir?
Tommy, I'm doing quite well, and an almost happy Memorial Day to you.
Absolutely. It's coming up, the unofficial beginning of summer, and also, of course, the time to honor those who have lost their lives in service of our country.
Absolutely, Tommy. It's an important day of remembrance. And, May is a month that honors the military with Memorial Day and with Armed Forces Day observances. So to me, it's really appalling that scammers target military families and veterans who are or have served the country protecting our freedoms, and that's what's terrible, whether that stuff happens this time of the year or any time during the year. Just to give you some overview of how military families are scammed, military families and veterans have long been considered among the biggest targets of scammers in comparison to the general population. So the 2022 risk report said that the susceptibility of active duty military to be victimized by scams compared to the overall population is 29.1% higher, and they lose 42% more money. And the median dollar loss for military spouses rose from $170 in 2021 to $248 in 2022, an increase of almost 46%. And among the riskiest scams targeting military families are online purchase scams, employment scams, home improvement scams, and tech support scams. So with Memorial Day fast approaching, military personnel in particular need to be extra vigilant that they don't become part of these unfortunate statistics.
This hits near and dear to my heart. I grew up in the military. I'm a military brat and a proud one. And the fact that people are targeting military families just raises the bile in my throat. What kind of scams specifically are you seeing increased reports of?
Well, Tommy, there's several scams we're seeing that are typically directed at service members and their families, especially as soldiers return to civilian life and seek to re-enter the workforce. So this community faces the unique, ever-changing challenges during this military to civilian transition and beyond, which makes them a vulnerable population. So here's a few of the scams to be aware of. First is the high-priced military loans. So advertisements for loans that promise a guarantee, instant approval, or no credit check often come with hidden fees, extremely high interest rates. And remember, the legitimate lenders will never guarantee a loan before you apply, and loans that require an upfront fee are likely a scam. Then there's the Veterans Benefits buyout plans. Now, this buyout plan will offer a cash payment in exchange for disabled veterans' future benefits or pension payments. Now, the cash amount is only 30 to 40% of what the veteran is entitled to. So these buyout plans can be structured several ways. So do your research thoroughly before signing anything over. And then next, of course, and this happens in the overall population in general, but it hits military folks even more, and that's the fake rental properties. So stolen or copied photos of legitimate rental properties are used in advertisements that promise military discounts and other incentives. So service members will be told they have to pay a fee via wire transfer for security payments or a key to the property. In the end, they will receive nothing. So they see the fake photo, they send in their payment, They get nothing because it wasn't real. And then, of course, there's the misleading card sales. Websites posting classified ads will offer false discounts for military personnel or claim to be from a soldier who must sell their vehicle because they have a fast deployment. Again, upfront fees will be required via wire transfer, or the vehicle will have problems immediately after the purchase. One other scam to be aware of is the expense of life insurance policies. Military families are often the targets of high-pressure sales pitches that offer unnecessary and expensive life insurance policies. And solicitors may make false statements regarding the benefits that these policies offer. So there's a lot to be aware about there, Tommy.
Some very nasty, very sneaky scams out there. What are some of the efforts that the Better Business Bureau is taking to protect our active duty soldiers, our veterans, and our military families against this?
Yeah, Tommy, I think a kind of well-kept secret is that the BBB has created a military and veteran consumer hub at bbb.org/military, where we offer financial literacy training and tips, fraud alerts, and scam prevention programming to our partners and network of BBB facilitators throughout North America. So here's a couple of ways military families can protect themselves and family members. First is sign up for our Saluting Trust newsletter at bbb.org/military. And active duty veterans and military spouses can receive a military consumer email with financial readiness tips and scam alerts. Next is download the report. A few years back, BBB released a military and consumer marketplace trust report which is an analysis of marketplace changes facing the military community. This report compiles the results from tens of thousands of business complaints and scams reported to the BBB in 2018. So it's a few years old, but it's still great information. You can download it on that website. And of course, always go to bbb.org to find a reputable business. You can check out businesses and charities that you're considering patronizing. And we talk about that every week. Check the BBB rating, how long they've been in business.
Just make sure you use that resource, bbb.org/military. And as always, thank you so much for sharing this information with us, Rick.
You're quite welcome, Tommy. And if you or someone you know is on active duty, a military veteran or spouse, and have lost money in a scam, go to bbb.org/scam tracker and report that scam. Your story can help protect our military folks from similar scams. And Tommy, before I get off, I just want to say a big thank you to all of our military personnel for what they do for all of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rick Walls from the Better Business Bureau, thank you for your efforts as well. And everyone have a safe and financially safe Memorial Day weekend. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you, Tommy.
Podcasts by Federated Media.